you did this a similar interview, not a similar interview, but you did an interview with Trex last season, right before the grand finals, and obviously you always want to be confident, but like you were 99% sure that you're gonna win for the grand finals. So now, if I ask that again to you, what do you think is a prospect of TOB for the grand finals? What would you say? All right, everybody, we're back for an interview session. The NACT grand final is approaching in a week, and today we have Hoon from TOB joining us for a little chat. Hoon, how are you doing today?
Doing good, thanks.
I heard you had a little nightmare where chicken lived rent free in your head. Tell us about it.
uh, yeah. Cause I mean the gourd game when he was on
Mhm.
Franco, that game I thought we won, but Franco came out of nowhere and they hooked me. I didn't even know
'Cause
that he
you were
flickered
like going
actually.
beast mode. You
I
were
know.
outputting so much
I thought
damage, but
I thought we won already because the lead and the hero comp we have, like,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Did
stuff
you
happened.
face Chicken in scrims before? Because he improved pretty a lot over one weekend on tank, right? So
Um
did you expect that from Chicken?
I mean even the last NACT matches, the
Mhm.
second phase, we knew his Franco was pretty good, uh, but didn't come as much of a threat because we had a lead the whole game. I feel like, but yeah, considering that we only played support heroes in the tank section, last NACT just gave more room for him to
Yeah.
hook a lot. So I think that was the difference.
It's true because you guys were pretty much 4 versus 5 because Wrath doesn't play Roam and also you're facing a pro team, so understandable. And I also watched a little clips. I mean, props to all the clippers out there. But I watched a clip from your stream where you were talking with Zia about that series of matches, and it seems like there was a little bit of tilt going on in the voice comms.
Well, it was it wasn't really that bad. I probably just made fun of him, like over exaggerated, but yeah, I mean, before the game started, we all just sat down and be like, where the hell is Shark? But he couldn't come because his Wi-Fi cut off. So we're like, okay, even if we lose this today,
Pro.
we'll still top one, and then we're gonna go
Mhm.
LA, and the grand final is what it matters. So let's not tilt. Let's have fun. Like Wrath is playing, like we know he's not a player, so like let's just chill. But in game, sometimes it's hard to do that, right? Just
It still
ignore
gets to
everything.
you.
Yeah, you still try to win. So
Yeah.
people tilt, and especially Zia was usually like get supports a lot of support from a Shark in terms of laning phase, but he
Mhm.
couldn't get that, so he kind of got tilted. But yeah, it's fine. It wasn't
And
that
it
bad.
was hilarious though. It was
Yep.
hilarious, especially how well you portrayed Zia with
You
that.
don't understand, bro. That's he keeps
You don't
saying that
understand.
like I'm out here doing laning as a mid lane, not
Mhm.
complaining, but this guy gold laner. Uh,
He's like, you don't understand. I can't get any farm here, bro. So what what were you saying though when that happened? What did you say in the voice comms? I think that's what the fans were commenting under that video.
I try to win. I just calls to tell him what to do, but uh, yeah, I was kind of tilted, but at the end of the day, I just kept thinking to myself like it doesn't really matter, like whether we
That's
lose or
true.
not. Let's not ruin Ratha's mood too much, because we
He will
should be
get
actually
blamed though.
thankful that he's playing, because he's
Yeah.
not even supposed to play.
Hmm.
So yeah, just try our best, but don't tilt. But it wasn't as easy as we agreed.
So I
So
guess
yeah.
the question comes to like, why don't you guys have a roam? Because in the beginning of the season, I think you had promise on the roam position, and then a lot of changes happened throughout the season. I mean, a lot of players changed, swap between teams, and now you guys don't have a roam position and don't have a
Oh,
support like
so
a
yeah.
sub in position. So is it because like you guys are are very determined with your current synergy, and you think that there wouldn't be a situation that leads to a sub?
Well, originally we had promised you, right?
Hmm.
But we just wanted to get a different sub other than promise. So,
A
well,
more
nothing like we
viable
like
sub.
promise, but then he doesn't play at all. He doesn't get on. He's busy with his
Hmm.
life.
That's
So we
true.
just wanted to get like a sub, like you said, someone that plays.
Hmm.
So we tried to get Kevo, but uh, he couldn't join because he was in other league. And at that point, we just decided, you know what? Let's just go with no sub, because even if there's a sub, if the sub
Kinda
plays,
is
we'll lose anyways. You know,
that's true because you're not
like we don't
you're
have
most
synergy.
likely
Like
not
might as well
playing.
just lose. So we'll
Yeah.
take care of ourselves, and then we just stick with five, no matter what. That was the original idea, and then uh, well, the Wi-Fi problem was unfortunate, but it didn't really affect anything because what matters is grand finals. So I don't put too much meaning on it, I think.
Yeah, and that won't happen in the grand finals, right? So, are you gonna pull out that Frederick for the grand final again? Like, what was going on with the Frederick? I get it. You guys were trying out different synergies and different drafts just for fun, but Frederick on mid. Hmm.
Well, I mean, we try to have fun, but we also that was like the secondary option. Like we try to win first, even though we had Wrath, we try to win. It's not like oh let's just throw the game. It wasn't like that. So the
See,
reason
the
for
first
that
time
was
you said
Wrath
it.
is a mage player,
Yeah.
so maybe
Oh, so you need like
give him the
a.
mage hero and then
Mhm.
I tank. Maybe that would be better. But yeah, it didn't work out as planned. So I just went back to mage after that game.
And that was your second time playing Frederick in this tournament, right? The first time after that Frederick game, I saw on stream you were a little bit like, that Frederick game, MOBA Fred.
I
But
mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying
you
to
whipped it out
avoid
again.
picking Frederick for myself too. But if it happens, it happens.
And I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out if Hoon
Yep.
decides to level up that Frederick at the grand final stage. That's gonna be happening in a week. Now, Hoon, you did this a similar interview, not a similar interview, but you did an interview with Trex last season, right before the grand finals, and obviously you always want to be confident, but like you were 99% sure that you're gonna win for the grand finals. So now, if I ask that again to you, what do you think is a prospect of TOB for the grand finals? What would you say?
Uh, I don't know what to say. Let's just go with 50-50 now. You know what?
Come on,
I'm not trying to
have a
get
little faith.
baited by casters or like anyone trying to interview me. Cause I mean, I want to say 100%. Cause that last time we had a little bit of chance of losing 0.1 and it happened. So if I say 100 this time, maybe we don't lose.
And
But
that is what you should say, a hundred
I don't
percent.
know. That was
So
a rough time for me.
so we
Got
landed on 100%. Hoon thinks that TOB will win 100%, and we have all the faith in his favor. So to build that up, like after the last series, what did you guys talk about afterwards? I mean, obviously you played at a man disadvantage, and it's more just to get it over with, and instead of like having it really matter anything to the standings. But after that last weekend, you guys got a loss out of the way. Now for the grand finals, you can just go in there all for the victory. And what did you guys talk about afterwards? What did Shark say, seeing you guys suffer without him?
um not much actually. No one really said much. Just we kind of made a meme. Say it's
And what was
not Ohio Brothers, it's Sharks Brothers. Everybody changed their profile pic to shark picture, something like
it?
that.
Yo, in game, right?
Well, on Discord.
And what
But other
happened to
than
yours?
that,
Yours is yours is Zia.
well, mine's still Zia, but other members changed their to Sharks. I think it wasn't as bad as like people might expect. Like we didn't change anything dramatically because we kind of excluded that match from my memories. I feel like don't want to think about it.
For Cheyenne.
Yeah, I think
Look.
even before that match starts, we already like think about grand finals because we're gonna be going against Area 77. Think about that as well, and then BTK as well. Yeah, we're just focusing on those rather than talking about what happened last series.
Are there any stage fright with any of the members on going live in a big stage for the first time? Or
For the
anyone the
first,
first time? I guess.
well,
Or
we all been on a stage before, except
Mhm.
for Milo, but
Yeah,
I don't worry too much about anyone in terms of stage fright.
true. Now, to prepare everyone for that grand finals, what is something that you want to say to your team as a pep talk? What would you say to your team?
Um, let's all get to LA safe. I think that's the best step, most important step that we have to take. Let's
That's
see
true.
ourselves as 5 people, and then we go from there.
5 people with all their body parts and all
Yep,
their mentality at the arena, and let's go from there.
yep.
All right, cool. That's a wrap for this interview. I think they're gonna do great in the grand finals. I have all the faith for TOB, and we'll see you guys there.
Thank you.